my break, They ain't tell you they're lying. I'm on break right now. Yeah, my break. Still September 20th, 2021. California time. It's really no time in California when it's in the afternoon. Reason why? Because it's hot. Feel me? It doesn't matter what time it is because it's fucking hot. That's what time it is in California. Just hot. Southern California, hot. Anyway, my break. I got 5 minutes with y'all, literally. You feel me? I was thinking. Sometimes, feel me? You can turn a new page or a new leaf in life itself. You can be at a new place, but still have an old thought. You feel me? You could be at a new place, a new domain in life itself, and still have an old mindset. You understand? Like you could be in a new relationship, but still have a mindset of your last relationship. You can be a girl a girl or a man who used to be fat, but you've lost weight and you still thinking like a person who's fat, and that shit happens a lot, by the way. You feel me? Or you could be in college and still thinking like you in high school. You feel me? Because sometimes it takes time for you to get used to the domain that you in. And once you get grip of that domain, you move on to another level real fast, so you don't even get to catch up. So half of the time we're in new places, new spaces in our life with our old thoughts. You feel me? The trick is to be in the now, where you in the place where you are right now, so you can get the grips of the moment itself. Just like that big girl this is a true story on my part, it was a big girl once upon a time, no relationship. We ain't had I knew her, but not no relationship in any form. I don't want people thinking, oh, he's talking about this person. But you see, the problem is that she worked hard, she got her weight off and everything. She did everything else she needed to do. But when she was big, she was unhappy and she was insecure and all that stuff. But when she lost weight and everything else like that, she was happy about her weight and about losing all that weight, but she was still acting like her old self. You feel me? She was still throwing herself to every and anybody. She was you feel me? That shallowness does not leave you right away. When you've been insecure for a very long time and you find yourself a new self-confidence and you become that, the behavior does not leave, your old behavior does not leave you. That's why the Israelites had to walk around the desert for 40 years, because they had a behavior that God had to get rid of. You feel me? It's like it's very hard to wash that shit off. It's like you can't even whip it out of a person, because it was something that you have to become that person in that time. So it doesn't just leave you. It takes a hard time for you to wash that off out of your life itself. That's why they have baptism and all that shit. They try to wash it off. They try to take it out of you spiritually. You feel me? You feel me? Like me, myself. I'm gonna think about me. When I used to be a heavy smoker, I used to smoke cigarettes every day and everything else. And I have stopped smoking for a couple of months now. Hopefully I can make a year. And it's like, although I'm in this newfound space and I don't want to smoke and everything else, sometimes I catch myself thinking I have a cigarette in my hand, because I created a behavior or always holding something in my hand or always putting something in my mouth or always, you feel me? Because I've trained my body to be in that state, you feel me? So it's kind of hard when you don't do those things anymore and you're a different person. It's like the motion that you've created is still around, you feel me? It's like a wave. It's like the desert itself. The desert is a place where there used to be a lot of water, and you can see the wave on the sand itself, but there's no water itself. So there's always a stain, there's always a shadow that's left behind from your old life itself. So how do you transition over from what used to be into what you are now? You have to be mindful. You have to see it for yourself and correct it. Every time you see it, you got to correct it. You feel me? If you used to walk with a limp and now you're walking straight, and you're supposed to be walking straight, but you got your mindset is like you got a what is it called? A mental a mental limp now, because you know you're so used to walking on crutches. Now that your leg healed, you still kind of walking funny. So guess what? You have to correct that. Be like, oh, I'm good now. Film, you gotta be corrected every time and be very mindful of it. That's why I say you gotta be in the now. You feel me? Or like that big bitch who who used to hold on, I gotta go, right? I got 1 minute with you. Like the big girl who used to be fat and she was shallow and bad, she was just, you know, she felt ugly about her whole self, and then when she defeated her old self and she became who she wanted to be. I'm not saying big is this is how she felt about herself when she was big, but when she defeated that version of herself, she was still thinking in a mind state of that shallowness and everything. She was still acting like that when she was supposed to be, you know what I mean, be like, you know, put some value on yourself, you feel me? And that's what she didn't do. And this thing also happened to men that I knew who was in the same stage, or a person who used to be skinny like me, who was very unhappy with their weight and became, you know, big. They hit the gym and everything else, but they're still acting like the shallow version of them. They haven't fully arrived at this place that they are already in. You feel me? I don't know what to call this, but I gotta go. I just want to share that message with y'all. It was on my mind. Feel me? Oh shit.